Oh, excuse me. That was unexpected and not actually wanted. Nice hello there for my allergies to say, hi, I am here. Okay, let's get on with this. In 2021, I believe, if I'm getting my dates right, Marilyn Manson was accused of numerous abuse-related crimes by Evan Rachel Woods and other women. Recently, one of his former accusers came out against Miss Woods and accused her of what is essentially grooming her to falsely accuse the man of these illicit acts. And, oh boy, did that come out very fun. Uh, an article in People, which I guess I could link below. I don't really want to link People magazine. I mean, they did a good job on the article, but at the same time, yeah. Let's talk about other problems in another video, shall we? So in my TTS series, a part of the Vic Mignogna case, as well as the Todd Habercorn case, there is a grooming problem in the entertainment industry, but recently it's been revealed that this is not men. It's actually the women that are grooming other women into doing these horrible things to men, like canceling them and removing them from their places of employment. We've seen this far too often, and there's a reason I called Hoya versus Little Statement a telltale HR statement. And that's because that statement is kind of more or less, it kind of reveals that, yeah, it is 100% a telltale statement. That statement alone is kind of what gave them away. On top of this, we've got Me Too having a serious issue on their hands. It's a dying movement because they refuse to throw out these false accusations that keep popping up. There's no evidence, there's no collaboration. They go too far with the claims. You see that in the Elliot Jindy case where they accused him of a lot of basically nonsense. And oh, by the way, Sayu, you're an asshole. You had a recording of a live stream that vindicated him from one of the most egregious allegations on that stupid Google document. He was with you that day in the Wind Terrace event. Don't feed me a line of fucking bull. Now, on the other hand of that, I understand maybe the corporation you work for doesn't want you coming out with this. Maybe they don't want you saying anything about it, or maybe there's like litigation and stuff that may happen. I don't know. But fact of the matter is, you had a live stream that vindicated him of one of the most egregious accusations on that stupid fucking document from that fucking board. Don't you dare fucking come at me with shit. Okay? Are we cool? We cool. On top of that, let's see. Now in the entertainment industry, men are genuinely valuable now more than women, by the way, in the entertainment industry. A man, especially when it comes to voice acting, because a lot of men, they just don't want to deal with these feminists. They really don't want to deal with these feminists, and they will do anything to not deal with them, including prefer the use of their own HRs. I've mentioned this before. They refuse to work with some companies because of the HR company they work with. It's a mess in the industry right now, and you can argue that it's what they deserve all you want to, but the fact of the matter remains, men have genuinely become more valuable than women in the industry because of the Me Too movement, and for a movement where they're trying to prop themselves up above men, to sit there and put yourselves below them by proxy of just your incompetence. I'm sorry. I'm gonna laugh at you. I'm gonna laugh at you because that's funny. That's funny. You played yourself. I'm gonna laugh. I'm not gonna not find that funny. So now a man that has actual talent is worth far more than basically a lot of women that are pretty voices. And all it's done is basically ruin the industry. It's oversaturated with women. Men are more valuable. I mean, at what point do you sit here and admit that you made a mistake? They're not going to do it. They're not going to do it. They're not going to do it because they don't want to. They're not going to do it because they're basically have their heads so far up their own asses. It's pathetic. But that's what they are. They're doing it. They're doing it for no other reason but vanity, greed. It's one reason I don't think the Me Too movement would have gone off because it was focused primarily around the entertainment industry. As I mentioned in the opener video to this, it's filled with a lot of filth, and that filth will do anything to get ahead. Women are the most egregious of this. They tend to be a little more vicious than normal, and they say there's nothing scarier than a vile woman. Yeah, there is. There is. A lady. If you want to see a lady be scarier than a vile woman, you let that vile woman piss her off, and you just let them go at each other. You don't even interfere. You don't step in the way. You don't do anything. You let it happen. You watch. You're the observer. You're just like, oh, nope, not getting involved in this. But where's my popcorn? This is interesting, though, is that they seem to think they can get away with it every time. No. See, the reason I said there's a pattern of abuse is because you've overplayed your hand quite often. It happened with the Vic case. They accused him of the same list of crimes. It happened with Elliot Jindy. They accused him of a whole bunch of crimes. And here's the stupid part. They accused him of so many crimes that the people with actual brains sat there and said, wait a minute. This doesn't look right. This doesn't sound right. So this is, again, something it's very, very strange. And I'm starting to wonder exactly how many other live streams was Elliot on when he was supposed to have been doing these things to women. Oh, you're grooming young kids. No, he's not. Oh, you sat there. No. He pretty much confessed to basically what was having a crush on his high school sweetheart going into college. That's a nothing burger. It's like it didn't work out. They stopped dating. They were still covered in Romeo and Juliet laws for a reason. Yada yada yada. It's like, dude. Here's the stupid part. Neither of those could be confirmed. Well, we found a woman who was rejected by him, but we don't know the specifics of it. All she said was, yeah, I carried on him and I was rejected. Okay. Now what? Now you have a case of the woman that was supposedly a quote unquote victim coming out and saying, I was creeping on him. So now what's going on here? What's happening? That's what a lot of people on my side that have seen this, that found out about this, we're asking ourselves, what happened? What really happened? What was really going on? And our questions aren't exactly answered. That's okay. I'm okay with my question not being answered. Because you see, the more you don't answer my question, the more I know exactly what the hell you whores did. The more I know what you pulled, the more I know where you went. And you could sit there and say, oh, you're being mean, you're being bigoted, blah, 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 blah. No, I know exactly what you did. I know what you did because it's kind of more or less obvious at this point. And instead of accepting that you've pulled the same trick out of your hat too many times, you keep pulling it out of your hat, and people are going to keep calling you out for it because they're going to see it. It's not a nothing burger. It's not, oh, I don't know what this is. People are seeing it. People are starting to see what's going on. The Marilyn Manson case, people are starting to see that Marilyn Manson was basically shafted by these girls. I think he lost musically. I think I know he lost something. There were some losses. I'm just not sure what the exact things, the exact specifics elude me right now. So, but on the plus side, there is something we can learn from all this. We know that the sensitivity of the issue has presented itself as being a problem. And instead of accepting that this problem is going to have to be addressed sooner rather than later, the industry seems to want to address it later. And that's gonna come back to bite them in the back end when it comes time. So I'll just leave this here. And hopefully, hopefully we'll get some more entertaining things coming out. And I'll be working also on trying to get better equipment, better stuff for the streams. The only reason I didn't use the animes is because I am having audio issues, apparently. This is not new. I've been having them for a while. I've been trying to adjust the audio and get it to work. It just hasn't wanting to. It's not wanting to cooperate with me right now. So I'm fighting my audio, try and get it fixed and see if I can't do that. Until then, I will probably wind up still using the TTS for some videos, as it is more efficient for me to do that at this time. Here's the thing. I'm wondering, I'll probably do a poll on this, whether or not I should do a story hour with the TTS just to get some content rolling on the channel, keep the algorithm happy, since, Google's algorithm here on YouTube is trash. Sorry. I know. I know you don't want to hear that, but Google is a bit bad. Its algorithm's horrible. Oh goodness. So, I'll leave you to that.